Geek out. Welcome to another episode of OUT GEEKED. Today we have two cool figures to show off and go in deep details on what we think about these figures so that you can make a decision if you like to buy it or not or add it to your collection. But before we dive in, remember to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss another episode of OUT GEEKED. Thank you for your support and all our subscribers. Thank you very much for following us and watching our videos and our content. So I have here Superman by the amazing Yamaguchi and Revoltech.
And I have Armada Optimus Prime from the Legacy United toy line.
So these cool figure arts, we acquired them because I like Superman and we like Transformers too. So we decided to get them and add them to our collections. These are figures that we decided to try out for the first time, at least for the Revoltech lines. I did do an unboxing of Superman, so please go ahead and check that episode out if you guys would like to see what all this figure brings with the hand gestures, the heads, the capes, all the good stuff. I showed off the unboxing, so go ahead and check that episode out. Today we're going to talk about the actual figure and what I think about it. And if you guys should get it, go ahead and check your boxes to see what you guys like about it and if you guys want to get it or not. So amazing Yamaguchi in Revoltech designed this figure. Really cool. I like the colors, especially the gold on the S of Superman. Really nice metallic gold on that S. We have here, I have them post with the heat vision. I don't know if you guys can see that. I will do a zoom in on the wheel, on the spinning wheel of this position or this pose. Super angry and burning eyes heat vision here to zap somebody and melt them down. Either Lex Luthor or Batman, whoever's gonna get it. So this cool figure did come with two capes. One is this one right here, and the other one is like kind of like plastic, a split cape, which is cool, but it's so tough. It's so tough. I'm trying to be as careful as possible to connect them, the plastic ones, and not break it. I know these figures by Revoltech are very delicate, very fragile. So we take our time and follow the instructions the best we can, and also exert the least amount of, torque or pressure, on these joints because they'll break. So I had a very difficult time with the split cape plastic. It's really cool, but I actually do like this one a lot better. As you guys can see, it's not very stiff. It's just it has a bendable wire around the perimeter of the cape, and you can actually bend it, and it actually falls. And his hand comes out too. So as I said, it is very, very delicate. These figures by Revoltech, and they're very delicate and very hard to.
Superman just wants to admit that Optimus Prime is the better hero, so he just bowed down to Optimus Prime.
He's bowing down to Optimus Prime. I'm gonna see if I can stand him up. Actually, Superman. It's very heavy. This figure is actually very heavy, and right now he's just pissed off, and I don't know what he's doing with his hands. Let's just ignore it and just gonna put him right here. He's very heavy for the stand, but as I was saying, the cape of Superman is very nice. It has a bendable wire around the perimeter of it, and you can just give it shape of what you want. Nice straight. You can bend each corner. Just give it that nice wind blowing effect. Exactly.
I like it a lot better than the Square Enix one. I'm not a big fan of the whole split cape because that cape, I want a cape to be made out of fabric to kind of like copy the wind effects like you see in the movies and the games and TV shows. Like the cape's blowing in the wind, and I just don't care much for a stiff cape when it comes to toys. Yeah,
that's true. So this gives it more of the bendy and wind movement, like Mike is saying. So I really like this cape. Really awesome. I'm gonna try to pose them as best I can as flying and different poses, see which one I like the most. I like the one pose that I have here is the one right next to the box. It's one of the poses. That's another hand. The same hand comes out again. One of the poses that's on the actual box, and just angry Superman. So I post them that way because they really like that pose. So, but it's kind of outgrowing me now, and I could just want them posing just flying or coming down. That would be really
like a heroic pose.
Yeah, heroic pose and a pissed off pose. Overall, I like it. The only one thing is the cape. I couldn't really work the other cape out, although it's plastic and I like this one better. But it's nice to have the option to do it. As you can see, my left hand keeps on falling out. I put some nice pressure into it right now. Hopefully it stays in. It might not. It might just keep falling apart. But I do like the figure. I do like the flexibility of him. I think it does a really good design on Superman, different take on Superman. I like the colors, the metallic colors on him. I like how he has, I like how Revoltech does the whole like sternum. They can actually do crunches.
Yeah,
I like that bendability aspect of Revoltech. I really do. It just gives it a different dimension onto the toy itself.
You can do a lot more action poses.
Yeah, a lot different more action poses. So really like it. Really cool figure by Revoltech and the amazing Yamaguchi. I hope you guys enjoyed the showing off of this figure and maybe check some of those boxes.
Oh yeah, I definitely with Superman and your other Revoltechs, I definitely want to see you try to pose them together in a fight scene. I feel like you could definitely pull off some interesting action poses with the articulation and the poseability with these toys. They're very impressive, actually.
Yeah, I actually the Revoltech. The first time I saw the Spider-Man Revoltech was somebody did a nice TikTok video. It was amazing. I mean, I don't know how long he took to take, but he took different pictures of the Spider-Man walking through the like literally step by step by movement, like picture movement. You know how I used to draw and just like a cartoon, but he took so many pictures that it actually looked like a mini movie of Spider-Man just slinging around his room. Really cool. Just because of how these toys are made, you can actually create scenes. You can
because I never even heard of Revoltech until you introduced them to me. So I might actually have to check them out.
Yeah, I did not know that. I did not know it until I saw it on Instagram. People posting pictures of it, and I googled it, and okay, so it's Revoltech.
Nice. Yeah, I gotta check them out.
What you got over there?
I have the United Evolution, not Legacy. Legacy was a different brand line, but this is the United Armada Optimus Prime. As you guys saw in my unboxing video of it a while back, this is the other Commander class toy I got at BotCon. Funny story, as soon as I took him home, and I know I was complaining how hard he was to transform, it took me like 5 or 10 minutes to transform him in super mode, regular mode, and in truck and trailer mode. So it's probably the joints were just stiff because it's probably in box for like years. Probably a good 2 or 3 years that it was in box. So I was like, finally got a chance to like bend it, move the joints. Articulation's great. Love the toy. This is my favorite version of Optimus Prime from Transformers Armada, voiced by the great Gary Chalk. Optimus Prime in that show has the ability to power link with his trailer for super mode. Also, he could combine with another transformer called Jetfire to do their version of a combiner. That is also referenced in Revenge of the Fallen in the live action where Prime also combines with Jetfire in that movie. I would say I recommend. I
remember Jetfire from Armada, and they would actually do.
They would combine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So they reference that in the movies. I would say go watch it, but the Babe movies are still kind of but at least it's not the worst one. But at least I highly recommend Armada. It's probably I'm still debating between G1 or Armada, which was my second favorite series. But I think Armada is cutting it super close because right after Beast Wars, I saw Armada and I fell in love with the show. Was surprised to hear that Gary Chalk and David Kay was still voicing Optimus Prime in Megatron. That show, so I kind of felt like it was a sequel, but it wasn't. It was a different continuity. It blew my mind. You already know that story. But as for the toy itself, great toy. Probably one of my favorite non-Beast Wars characters on my shelf. I would say he stays on my shelf. He's not in my shelf. Just like Magmatron, he's just tall enough not to fit in my shelf. They're displayed in their own shelf fighting. I just love the toy. The only issue I had with it, and I mentioned it in the unboxing, is the trailer was a little stiff, but it was just my copy because it hasn't been opened. And once you got the joints moving, it wasn't that hard. It literally took me no time to transform him back and forth. I literally did it like 3 times at home without any issue. I think the only tiny issue that in super mode is the legs lack poseability. I mean, you can pose and you can bend them, but like the back part kind of like makes it a little harder to do some poses. And I kind of wish his super mode fingers open individually instead of just slightly open, and all you can do is like do a wave gesture or a fist gesture. The toy itself, when I bought it, was $150. It was pretty pricey, but worth it. Yeah, definitely. I love Armada. I love this version of Optimus Prime. I had to get it. This was
break that bank.
Oh, I broke that bank. I broke that bank, and I was like, I had to get it because the toy is not easy to find. I mean, it's Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime toys sell off the shelf. I had to get it. And it was right there. I saw one used for $140, and I was like, it's a $10 difference. I could at least get one in box and guarantee that it had everything for $10 more. Granted, I'm pretty sure the one that was $140 probably was already broken in, so I wouldn't have no issues transforming it in my unboxing. But Armada, one thing I love about Armada is the theme song. Do you remember the theme song from Armada?
No, I do not remember. All I remember is the mini cons.
The mini cons are also great.
Yeah.
And speaking of mini cons, I wish it came with his mini con partner Sparkplug, which was a little yellow car. That would have been cool. I know.
Bumblebee in his mini con.
Pretty much, because Bumblebee didn't show up in Armada. He was replaced by Hotshot because of trademarks. That's why Bumblebee wasn't shown. But it was pretty much a miniature Bumblebee. It was pretty cool. I kind of wish he came with the mini con. I know some of the Armada reissues are coming out with like tiny mini cons, like the Hotshot Legacy. He's coming with I can't remember his mini concept. You remember the little helicopter?
Yeah,
I think it's Jolt. He comes with the new one. Comes with the mini con. So hopefully now with the reissue of Armada toys, they come out with the mini cons. Because I bought some mini cons in BotCon, $20 for all of them, but they're nobodies. I kind of wish they were like somebody important.
Yeah,
like the Star Saber or the Boom Shield or the.
Or you find those on eBay like for like $400.
I plan on getting. I saw an off-brand version of the Star Saber, which I'm planning on getting for Armada Prime for you to pose with it. Same thing. It's just they don't have the logo because it's not really Hasbro. It was like an off-brand one. I don't care. It's going to be in sword mode. Those mini cons are always going to be in sword mode. So I'm going to combine them and give him the sword. He does come with his classic Ion Blaster.
It's a cool blaster.
Oh yeah, I really like it. Oh, he's packing heat. He's packing heat. He's making sure Armada Megatron takes a blast to the face. These are missile launchers, which he never used in the show. I don't remember him launching missiles, but apparently those are missile launchers. He's in base mode. I think that's the only thing I don't like is transforming the base mode. All it is just opening the trailer and laying it flat. And you obviously know it's a base, but it's kind of like a very open base. Like, I don't know, it's not protecting.
Yeah, they didn't take their time with that one.
Yeah, and base robot mode was pretty cool. His obviously Optimus Prime without his glorious mechanical pants, as some people say. And the reason why I bought when I was like, I have to buy it, not only because Armada is my second favorite Transformers. It's because I saw a stop motion of this toy where somebody emulated the intro of Armada using these toys. And it was like amazing. Like,
wow.
I was like,
that took some time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because when I saw it, I was like, oh, I need to buy it. I need to the way they did it looked exactly like the show. We'll put a clip of him combining with his trailer. I will say I do the stop motion, but that's somebody else's video, so I don't want to steal their video. But we could put the intro on. You can see what we're trying to explain of him combining with his trailer. Real cool. Love the toy. Only tiny gripe is in super mode, I wish his fingers opened up separately instead of just big gift, like a big fist, and maybe more accessories, maybe spark plug, where you could combine him. I know spark plug really didn't do anything for Optimus Prime in the show, but come on, I kind of wanted a little yellow car. I would have took that. I already paid $150. I paid $160 for minicon included. And the reason why I decided to pick Prime and Superman is like they're two like the most iconic heroes in media. Like if you saw Prime and Superman, you just know you're safe. You're like, these guys are gonna save us. These guys, I don't have to worry about it. They always save the day 90% of the time.
Yeah, and they're really hard to kill. So
oh yeah, I mean they die every Tuesday and they come back anyway.
They do.
they're symbols of justice in their franchise. You see Superman, you see Optimus Prime. you're in good hands pretty much.
Absolutely. Only way that Optimus Prime can beat Superman if he has some kind of green rock. That's about it.
Nah, because I think Prime with the matrix of leadership, with enough knowledge from the past Cybertronians, I'm pretty sure they dealt with Kryptonians before. I'm pretty sure your Superman already bowed down towards him earlier in the video.
Hey. He did. He sure did. But I don't know. You can say what you can say, but I know Superman can tear up the Optimus Prime and spark of leadership.
Nah, I can. Prime got this.
Well, you guys let us know. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you're not missing another episode of OUT GEEKED, and also leave us a comment.
Yeah, let us know in the comment below if you saw the Superman animated series. Did you heard of Revoltech before? Did you watch Armada? Are you a fan? I know a lot of people said that was their first Transformers. I love Armada. I know you do too. Let us know in the comments below.
And always remember, geek out. So this is our style of...
This is our style, our generation of art. What you say, how some people have art display in their house, statues, busts. We have these toys that we like to display.